Good morning, Wildcats. Today, for Black History Month, we honor the first African American general in U.S. history. For more on this, we go to Prince.
Good morning, Wildcats. I am Prince Nkechukwu. Today, we continue the celebration of Black History Month with the first African American general in U.S. history, Benjamin O. Davis Sr. He was appointed Brigadier General by President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the 25th of October, 1940. During World War II, he served his country with great dignity and valor. So today, I honor the first African American general in U.S. history, Benjamin O. Davis Sr. Thank you, Wildcats. Enjoy the rest of Black History Month.
Thank you, Prince, for that outstanding and inspirational presentation. Wildcats, tomorrow we continue our segment on Black History Month. Have a great rest of your day.
Good morning, Wildcats. I am Malcolm McFarland.
And I'm Christopher Lemus.
Today we are here to recognize three wonderful women, Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson.
Not only the first African American women to work in the higher ranks of NASA, but also played huge roles in helping the first man, John Glenn, orbit Earth during the Great Space Race.
Katherine Johnson was a teens mathematician. Dorothy Vaughan was the head of the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics. And Mary Jackson was a mathematician and aerospace engineer.
Their work not only helped a great deal, but inspired and empowered African American women and made them feel like they could do anything they wanted to do so. Today, we thank them for everything they did.
On November 24th, 2015, Katherine Johnson received the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Wow, what an inspiration. If you want more information, check out the movie Hidden Figures, which premiered December 25th, 2016. Thank you, Wildcats, and now back to the anchors.
Thank you.
Today, we recognize one of the great literary figures of the 20th century, Langston Hughes. James Langston Hughes is one of the great writers of the Harlem Renaissance. He wrote about rivers, his favorite, the Nile, things that made you quiver and wonder a while. We will never forget this match who lit the worry blues, so today we pay tribute to James Langston Hughes. Thank you, Wildcats, and now back to our anchor.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jimmy Pineda.
And I'm Hillary Duo.
Today we will be recognizing the Tuskegee Airmen.
The Tuskegee Airmen were the first black military aviators in the U.S. Army Air Corps.
Trained at the Tuskegee Army Airfield in Alabama, they flew more than 15,000 individual missions in Europe and North Africa during World War II.
The Tuskegee Airmen flew 1,578 missions, destroyed 261 enemy aircraft, and won over 850 medals.
Their impressive performance earned them more than 150 distinguished flying crosses and helped encourage the eventual integration of the U.S. Armed Forces.
So today we celebrate the contributions of the Tuskegee Airmen, who were the first African American aviators in the U.S. Army Air Corps.
Thank you, Wildcats. Now back to the anchors.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we honor an American educator, civil rights activist, and humanitarian, Mary McLuhan Bethune. Mary McLuhan Bethune was born on July 10, 1875, and died on May 18, 1955. Being known as the First Lady of the Struggle, she became a national advisor for President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. In this role, she advised him on matters pertaining to the plight of African Americans. She is also known as the founder of Bethune-Cookman College, which is located in Daytona Beach, Florida. Today, we recognize the contributions of Mary McLuhan Bethune. Thank you, and now back to our anchors.
Good morning, Wildcats. My name is Hillary Duo.
And I'm Christopher Lemus.
Today, we pay tribute to one of the iconic sports figures of the 20th century.
The great Jackie Robinson, the first African American to break baseball's color line and play for the Brooklyn Dodgers.
During Robinson's 10-year career, he racked up several prestigious awards, such as Rookie of the Year, 6-time All-Star, 1955 World Series champion, and one-time MVP. He is now immortalized forever in the MLB Hall of Fame.
Robinson was a historic figure and paved the way for integrated sports as a whole. So today we recognize his greatness.
If you want to learn more about him, watch the movie 42. Side note, our classmate in TV and production has a baseball signed by Jackie Robinson himself. I'm Hillary Duell.
And I'm Christopher Lemus.
Thank you, Wildcats. Now back to Demarius.
Charles R. Drew was born on June 3rd in 1904 in Washington, D.C. He attended Amherst College in Massachusetts, where his athletic prowess in track and football earned him the Mossman Trophy as the man who contributed to the most athletics for 4 years. He received his MD degree in 1933 and served his first appointment as a faculty instructor in pathology at Howard University from 1935 to 1936. He then became an instructor in surgery and an assistant surgeon at Freeman's Hospital, a federally operated facility associated with Howard University. In 1938, Drew was awarded a 2-year Rockefeller Fellowship in Surgery and began postgraduate work, earning his Doctor of Science in Surgery at Columbia University. Drew was appointed director of the first American Red Cross blood bank, in charge of blood for use by the U.S. Army and Navy. During this time, Drew argued that authorities should stop excluding the blood of African Americans from plasma supply networks. However, after the armed forces ruled in 1942 that the blood of African Americans would be accepted but would have to be stored separately from the whites, Drew resigned his official post. Today, in the United States, in Los Angeles, California, Charles R. Drew University of Medical and Science is named in honor of the brilliant African American physician famous for his pioneering work in blood preservation. The university were full of achievements, learning, and sharing of his knowledge to benefit mankind.